Excited to hear what Eleni did on
Sweet.
their adventure.
Yeah, we are live. Thanks for tuning in if you're here already to the Explorer's Guide to Everything stream. This is the Tal'Dorei Unlimited Dungeons & Dragons 5e game, taking place 200 years in the future after the events of Vox Machina in the world of Exandria on the continent of Tal'Dorei. Last we left off, two things were happening at once. While Eleni was missing after having left in the night for a solo reconnaissance mission, the rest of the party was able to meet with Cousin Tommy and enjoy a wonderful performance from the Avant-Garde Theater Troupe, finding out that they are, in fact, a bunch of master thieves after robbing most of the people at the Tavern blind. Having also met that afternoon with Lord Shadowbane, the captain of wardship, the man in charge of all of the city of Whitestone's defense forces, both interior and exterior. They were convinced to take the original job offer to explore a problem in the sewer, the job originally offered to pay for giant rat cleanup down there. However, knowing that not to be the truth, Lord Shadowbane invited them to the private quarters, the throne room of Castle Whitestone later that day, to speak with him directly about the goings-on and what the job may or may not really entail. This entire time, throughout the evening and throughout the next day and afternoon, Eleni was not only missing, but there was no word of their whereabouts. And although the screen is showing a beautiful above-ground street heading towards Castle Whitestone, where we start is a little bit deeper underground in a dark and relatively dank sewer system, a vast and complex series of tunnels and water treatment falls and arcane locks. Eleni, having found, by cleverly following clues related to footprints that had the residue of oxidization from metal that had touched a specific acid, leading to a residential house, and underneath a hand-dug manhole that went directly into this generally very secure, yet not heavily guarded sewer system. Now, before we began this evening, I had Eleni roll a stealth check to see how we would point this needle, and it was a critical failure. So, with that critical failure, we begin in the dark corner of a dead end, one of many. Eleni, how do you feel at this moment, knowing that you have alerted yourself to the presence of individuals unknown down here, and that it seems for the moment there might not be anywhere to go?
I think Eleni would be pretty afraid, I think. She's away from her group. She's always had somebody to kind of like have her back or keep a lookout or, hey, come get me, or alert the authorities if I don't come back in a certain amount of time or whatever. But they don't really have that right now because they're kind of off on their own. So yeah, a little bit scared, a little bit nervous.
Now, when you went down here originally, were you still in your guardsman disguise with your homunculus dog as a rifle, or were you more as yourself?
I probably would have come as myself, thinking that I'm going to sneak around and be nimble and all that, but yeah, didn't work out.
You hear the distant footsteps of quite a few people. However, it's hard to tell how close they are, or even if they're above or below you through the echoey chambers of this place, especially with the water dripping and flowing everywhere. Give me a quick perception check.
Sure. 12. Oh no, 11 actually.
Even with an 11, you would notice that a lot of the footsteps don't have the clanking sound of metal, but more cloth or leather boots. There are two ways that you can go here, Eleni. You can maintain the place you're at back against a wall in what seems like a dead-end corner, hoping that they just simply run by and do not go down this way. Or you can risk going forward and either choosing left or right down the main passageway.
Could I potentially, through some investigation, just based off of, because I would have mapped where I came from, right?
Absolutely.
Could I determine like what is the probability? Like if I run, is that higher? Or if I run, which way am I going? Like,
All right, so
intuitively, I suppose.
2 checks. Give me an investigation and a survival check.
Okay, so investigation coming up. 19 for the investigation,
Hot
and
damn.
survival is 15.
Hot damn.
All right.
You know that the footsteps and the whispered commands you're hearing aren't close enough to be in the chamber directly at the end of this hall. The echoes would be different, they would bounce further towards you, and you know for certain that you came down the right passage before you turned here.
Okay, I'll jet. I'll go left.
Running left, the sounds of your breathing and your own footsteps splashing against the fetid water about ankle deep in places is louder than the sounds of people obviously pursuing you. For a moment, between breaths as you run, you hear absolute silence. No footsteps, no calling outs, nothing. Followed by a loud command that just says south-southwest, and all of the footsteps running in lockstep. At this point, you have 2 choices. You can continue running down this passage, or you can take another left-hand turn down what could possibly be another dead end.
I'm just gonna. I'm just trying to see if I have anything that I can. You know what? I can create. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a small something, a bit of metal material, something, and I'm going to use magical tinkering to create an odor, like I don't know, a strong, like, not so much skunk, but like almost like it's distinct, like there's something down there. And as I'm running past that sort of turn, I'm just gonna toss that down the way, maybe 20 feet or so, and then just keep going straight.
You keep heading straight at full speed, running even faster than you thought you could.
Pump those little legs.
You hear the footsteps start to slow down. You hear hurried commands followed by confusion. Give me one more perception check.
21.
Oh, wow. You hear, obviously, in this heightened state of stress, you can hear things like you're just pinpointing the sound. Some type of person in charge. Does not sound like they're in the military or have any military experience whatsoever. In fact, they sound very physically small, but not goblinoid, like a very small person.
Mm-hmm.
You hear them commanding, "How could you keep the doors unlocked? Especially down in the west wing. There's animals in here." You hear him scolding a bunch of underlings for alerting the entire force in the sewers at the moment for what they believe now accounts to nothing more than a skunk. And they indicate that the door they think is opened up is directly in front of you, about 100 yards. If you take a small right, what looks like a little grate in the ground, it's actually a ladder. If you open that up and go down the ladder, there is a small hallway and a door that they think is unlocked.
I'm going for that. That's the way out of this area.
Very easy to open the grate. It's previously been cut. Looks like it was secured beforehand. And as you descend, you hear a stone door slowly unlock with a massive mechanism. At the bottom of the ladder, you see the door, quote unquote, which looks like just a giant stone wall, with no indicators of a handle or anything else otherwise, start to swing open.
I just kind of slide to a stop and get prepared if I can. Just like something's coming out of there.
The very slow opening and a deep heaving breath. An extremely handsome person peeks their head through, and you see Rico Suave.
Rico.
This way, hurry.
Okay, I'll follow behind. Like, what the hell, Rico?
Help me shut this. The door on the other side is covered in manticles, chains, and metal headpieces with tongue depressors in them. Grab one of the manacles, help me shut it. He can't shut it on his own.
Can I insight check to see if, like, this is for me? Fucking nat 1.
Plus 6 to insight. Though?
You are tired. You have been hiding and running for hours.
Yeah.
You're out of your depth here quite a bit. But it was a nat 1, total 7. So although it was a critical failure, you would have to be like an actual simpleton to not notice that the manacles have the branding of the Royal Whitestone seal.
Okay. I do what he says. I help him and I get that door shut.
It shuts with a huge clank. Oh, whew. They're not going to be able to open this from the other side. I heard you running like a little while back, and so woo. Just give me a second.
Yeah, where have you been, Rico?
Okay.
We went to get you.
Where's Doug?
Oh, Doug's my backpack. So I just kind of lift him off, and he kind of forms into the.
That is awesome. Oh, I've never seen, I'm from Whitestone. I thought we were the most technologically advanced place. I've never seen that before. That's impressive.
Well, I appreciate that. However,
yeah.
You need Doug for
so
it,
where
yeah.
we're at, So I was waiting for you guys outside the bank, and you didn't show up for a while, and I didn't know that I had a warrant out or a bunch for me, and being that close to Castle Whitestone, they were doing their normal patrol, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing standing outside the bank, pacing back and forth frustratedly?" And I was like, "No reason." They were like, "Give me your ID." I was like, "What's an ID?" And they like started slapping me around, and I was like, "Stop my face!" Like, "No, please, anything but my face." And
slap him just to get him to just take a breath.
I got arrested. They arrested me. They manacled me actually right there. But I was just kind of chilling. It wasn't that bad. I was gonna just bide my time. But I heard someone running around, and I figured I should at least check it out. So I lockpicked myself out and.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So the only way in and out other than this door is the staircase right over there that goes underneath the Lord of Wardship's office.
Okay, I did overhear them having a conversation saying that the door for the staircase was blocked off or closed or locked. Is that a thing? Did you
It's
try it?
locked for sure.
Okay, if it's just locked, then I could get through that. But if it's, if it's barricaded, that's another issue.
Super great. I was using a rat bone as a lockpick. It broke. It wouldn't work as anything else. I picked it up with my toes, and you see they had taken his shoes. His feet are absolutely filthy.
Okay, well, we'll have to get you outfitted with new gear, I guess, when we get up topside. But
Yeah.
lead me to the door. I'll get it unlocked.
As he steps into the dim light, you notice he's wearing just like a brown prisoner's sack with nothing under it and and no shoes at all. And he goes up to the door. And you both hear a loud series of clicks as someone on the other side begins to unlock it.
Coming in, hide. Rico, get it, and I'll kind of push him. I don't know, back.
Give me a strength check.
Strength. I'm not good at that. Like an athletics?
Yeah, I'll let you do athletics. All right.
-2, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Three.
just gonna say this. Rico 100% has MRSA now.
Rico, too excited to get out of here, doesn't notice the sound and brushes you off as you try to push and accidentally assists the individual in opening it as he pulls the door.
I'm gonna try to, step back a little bit behind a crate or in shadow or something just to see what happens. I'll let him take the fall.
The Lord of Wardship himself, Lord Shadowbane, steps forward. Well, Mr. Suave, seems like someone bailed you out. And Rico, like a little mouse person, very hurriedly just bows a lot and runs up the stairs and away.
Wait, do I think that he brought me here on purpose, or he's just kind of like a himbo and
He's just kind of a himbo.
Okay. I'll send him a message probably should run.
You hear one message back. Gonna get my stuff first.
Okay.
Lord
I'll watch as he goes in, I guess.
Lord Shadowbane looks at you with what would normally be a grin, but for him, he just kind of he's like he smells something that smells bad.
Oh, he sees me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
In all of my years, I've never had anyone break into the royal dungeon before.
Yeah, well, you don't know very good spies then, because most of the good information is from the prisoners.
You know, normally that would be irritating, but you have a good point. There's been a lot going on, and I can't help but partially blame myself in my lack of awareness. Speaking of, your friends are on their way here now. Would you like to accompany me to the throne room and meet with them? And I'm not asking you.
Oh. In that case, I would love to come with you, and I'm going to step out of the shadow with my grenade. Just holding it. Yeah, let's go to the throne room.
Fair. After you.
Yeah, I'll go now, because if he messes with me at all, I'm just pulling this pin. So, yeah, I'll walk ahead.
We cut from this scene to the outside of the tavern as our faithful friends are awaiting a mechanical cart to take them to Castle Whitestone or anywhere else they'd like to go.
What time of day is it?
Mid-afternoon.
Okay. Okay, listen. I know that I'm awake a lot earlier than normal. You're welcome. I was up all night working on my transcript, and I got an extra 15 pages done. So that's good news. However, I'm very tired. Can we stop by Gorkle's shop real quick? I need a couple of things from her.
You were up all night. It seems like you slept a lot when I woke you up.
Well, I did fall asleep on the manuscript a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like 15 pages in, like, and my eyes got a little tired. So then I like laid them down for just a tiny snooze.
Do you often write while you're in bed?
Who doesn't? That's the way to do it. Have you... Okay, I know you haven't read my stories, and I'm going to try very hard not to be fully offended. I understand that you can't read, so I get it. I need to get, like, do you think maybe, like, we could record them on, like, a scribe stone or something, and then you could listen to them?
I can read. I choose not to read
because you don't know
your
how.
books.
It's okay. It's fine. You can admit that you
Okay.
don't know. Captain, it's okay to be illiterate in ways
We're
other
this
than
close to
negotiation.
not going to Gorkles. I mean,
Well,
Mavis's.
I'm paying for the carriage, so we're going. So I put 10 coins into the horse's mouth. Take me to Gorkles, please. I need to get some things. Are you coming?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, but like, I'm really worried about Ellen.
Oh, I am too. That's why I'm going to get some stuff from Gorkle.
Okay, but we gotta make it quick, cause like, time.
Okay.
It's been gone a very long.
Okay, I
That'll be
promise.
fine. It's
I'm
okay.
gonna look at Mr. Beans. Mr. Beans, no funny business. We have to go in and out of Gorkle's shop today.
Nah. Mr. Beans.
I'll take that as an okay. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Horsey, if I pay you extra, can we go faster?
It mechanically nods and like it hasn't been oiled in a while, so it's like
Okay, I shove 50 gold into its mouth.
It takes the fuck off. You all are like bam, like straight into the back of this cart. It's hauling ass.
I feel like we should have done this the first day. We would have gotten places a lot faster.
Do you put more gold into it?
No, I have to buy some things from Gorkle.
After a very short period of time, it comes to a screeching halt outside of Gorkle's shop. I need the three of you to give me a Constitution check.
Oh God. Check or saving throw?
Yeah, let's do a check.
Okay.
Because you're all gonna get jostled.
18.
Let's see how badly
15.
you get jostled.
10.
Oh man. So Tree, you do get knocked down. You don't take any damage, but your pride does get hurt.
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look at Alfred and be like,
I'm going to pretend not to see that you did that, so your pride is still intact for the day.
it's too late.
I didn't see anything. Okay, let's go to see Gorkle real quick. You can stay in the carriage if you want. Gorkle, I need things. And I just like open up the door and like, Gorkle, I need all of these things. I need some healing potions. I need some invisibility potions. I need something to make me like a little more sneaky. I need something. Do you have anything that the captain can read? Do you have like a literacy potion or something? Because if you do, I'll take 2 of those for sure. And then I'm also going to need a couple new. Tree, do you have any weapons on you like that are
You're
actually
talking
like,
too fast.
decent?
Yeah, no, I'm good on weapons and like just like a spectral like green and like purple like fire blade just like appears in their hand. They're like, we're good.
Are you guys here to shop?
Amazing.
Okay, hang on.
Captain,
And she,
do you have
Gorkle throws.
Be quiet. If you're not going to be helpful, don't say anything, Gorkle. We have to go rescue a friend.
She throws glitter like that, but doesn't say anything.
Oh, I gotta learn that trick. Okay, that's amazing. Can you add that into your act next time we show up?
I had a
take
whole
notes
song.
for that,
No,
okay?
no,
That's
please
perfect, but
don't.
maybe later we can workshop it, okay? So I'm also going to need, if you don't mind, a couple more things. I wonder if Rico got caught or if he like managed to escape. Maybe we should also get like some provisions. So I need healing potions. So I just want to go down the list. Like I'm gonna throw some stuff in my inventory and just like
Yeah,
throw some
what do you
gold.
need? And
I need 3 healing potions.
50 gold piece each.
Okay, and then can I have one more? Can I just have
God damn.
a potion of one more potion of invisibility?
Let me see what the price would be of that.
Sugar
They're
mom was
like-
coming
they're
to
like-
get me.
Hang on, I gotta.
Well,
That's,
Alfred,
I don't have any of those left.
Okay, well, can you like make one?
Alfred, you don't need invisibility.
It's gonna take
I
like
think
45 minutes to an hour.
No, Alfred, you don't need it because
Oh.
we'll be in a dark space, and as long as you're like holding my hand, we can move in complete darkness.
Okay, that is definitely a 5-star friend move. I love that. Forget the
Wow.
invisibility potion. Give me 5 healing potions, then
Alright.
one for each of us,
There
and
you go.
then Captain, do you need anything?
No, I can fly. It's
Okay,
pretty cool.
well, I also, if you have it, 1 or 2 literacy potions.
I can
please.
read.
Literacy
And then
potions?
I
I got
and if
you.
you don't have them,
Solve
can
his-
you
Can I
make
pick
them?
up- Can I pick up a random thing and read it?
We can
As I
get
check for that.
later.
A literary
Okay,
potion is, I got 2 of them. They're 20 GP each.
Okay, I'll take both of those,
Alright,
please.
so
Thank
40.
you. And then
I
does
thought
what
you're an
else?
author. What do you need literacy potions
Well,
for?
they're for you, Captain, because I know you can't
I
read them. I want you to read my
can read.
books. Trees.
I
do you
just
need
don't
anything
wanna read.
else?
We won't have time for hooked on phonics. We can do that later.
But I want to buy them now, so I don't forget. Do you need anything?
It doesn't work for Celestial or Abyssal, but otherwise, you know.
That's great. I don't think the captain is either of those things. Tree, did you need anything else?
Hmm?
Was there anything else that you needed?
No, I'm going to be in shadow.
Okay, Captain.
I'll take 2 health potions. Never mind. No, I'm good.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for something stronger, I got a Scroll of Mass Healing Word. That's 400.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright.
Don't just.
Okay,
She's
let's go.
overpricing everything.
Gorko, I'm only gonna give you half right now, and then I'll
You're
pay
not
half
even
later.
haggling. This is her whole thing.
I don't do payment plans.
Okay, bye. And I slam 200 gold down on the table. Okay, bye.
Oh
We'll
my
see you
God.
later. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Can I try to grab a few coins? From
Yeah,
what
give me
she
a
threw on
sleight
the
of
table?
hand check.
I'm gonna while he's doing that, I'm gonna
Fuck,
slide.
it's so close. I got a nat 2.
I'm gonna slide.
She slaps your hand. Let's go.
I'm gonna slide Gorkle one of the 2 yo-yos that I have, but I'm also going to slide it to her with like the most intense letter of documentation that this is the rarest magical item in the world and that it's worth like 1,000 gold. And then we're gonna leave.
She scrambles
Okay,
it
bye, Gorkle. See you later, okay?
goblinishly.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, no. All right, we're leaving.
Okay, I'm just gonna like a captain, a healing potion for you, a healing potion for Tree. I got 2 for Eleni because I don't know how busted up she might be. And then I have like 2 extra ones and then a scroll. So I think we're good. So let's get out of here.
Is it just regular healing?
Yeah, because they're only 50 gold, and I don't
Okay.
think Gorkle has the real stuff.
She
Like when it
does.
comes to like the higher levels.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's fine.
She has a potions of supreme healing, superior healing. But the supreme healing is like 1350 and superior is 450. They're very
Yeah, I got
expensive.
this scroll, and I only gave her half down because I'm an
Yeah.
investor in her shop, so she'll get it back later.
Like a
Well,
potion
no,
of
you don't
greater
even
healing
need-
is
you don't-
150.
You don't even need to. Oh, okay? Hold on. All right, you know what? It wouldn't let. For whatever reason, I can't find regular healing.
I just typed healing. It's the first.
Okay, hold on.
Just type heal. There's healer's kit and then potion of healing right underneath it.
Do you all head back onto the extra fast cart towards the castle?
So, because Eleni hasn't come back yet, and I'm getting a little. Well, I'm pretty worried actually now at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
no,
gotta go
I'm
meet
incredibly
Shadow Lord.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we had to go meet Shadowblade. Okay, let's go do it.
Lord Shadow Fist.
Oh, what'd you say last week, Alfred? Lord Blade,
Blade Runner, Lord Blade Runner.
Yeah. All right. You guys take off again, super quick. We're gonna cut again as Eleni, you approach after walking through opulent and not only beautifully lit, but lit with glass bulbs that have some type of glowing plasma in them.
Interesting.
Very uncommon. It looks like they're powered by some type of electricity, but there are no wires. It's beautiful in here, made of the stone mostly from the Alabaster Sierra Mountains themselves, and humming with innate magic. Lord Shadowbane walks behind you far enough to make you feel comfortable. You don't hear him brandish a weapon. You don't hear him doing anything but walking patiently behind you. You'll notice the double doors up to the right. That's the throne room. If you would like to bring that in with you, I'm not going to try to stop you. However, I can't say the same for Lady Serafina de Rollo. She is a very good shot.
Well, I mean, I don't know where she's gonna shoot that keeps me from just moving my arms out. 3 inches, but
How could
I'd like to keep my... I'll keep my leverage for now.
That's fair. It's fair. I do not want you to be afraid. This is a peaceful castle in a peaceful city, which is why I've called your friends here. I don't know how you got into my dungeon unless you found the door to the sewer. So,
I mean,
I'm going
I was gonna say my entrance is I would be a terrible spy if I told you how I would get into places. So
all I'm saying is I believe you have already experienced the same rat problem that I've been trying to take care of recently. We're on the same side.
Are we?
Yes.
Can I insight check that?
You can.
22. Oh, 25, sorry.
Oh, damn. He is... You look into his face, and he is...
super long.
Older. He's got the eyes of a veteran soldier who's seen far too much and dedicated their life not to a family, not to a career, but to duty. Duty. But to duty. This man, his entire identity, and he's proud of this fact, is completely rolled into the fact that he will do anything to not only protect the city of Whitestone and to keep it peaceful in order to make it a example, a beacon of hope for the rest of the continent and the rest of the world, but he would give his life gladly in service of the Queen Lady de Rollo, who refuses to be called queen, but she is in the throne room.
Do I believe Shadowbane to be involved with the what was it?
The Alabaster Rebellion?
Yeah.
You believe him to be in direct opposition of everything they stand for.
Okay. Maybe we do. Maybe we do have some common goals, some interests that we could make a deal on. But I still don't trust you specifically. So I'll keep my hand on this grenade. And if you see me put it away, you should know at that point that I at least will hear you out. That I trust that you're at least not going to lie to my face so blatantly you'll try to mask it.
Follow me.
Fair?
Fair.
Follow in.
He opens the double doors to a beautiful throne room, 4 massive pillars, a grouping of elite royal guards, and Lady Serafina de Rollo, beautiful, long black hair, sitting on a quote-unquote throne. Just looks like a comfortable chair.
Mm-hmm.
We cut back to the front of the castle as your friends screech to a hilarious halt. The
We make another thing.
The horse hooves, yes, please. This time is a saving throw, Constitution saving throw. The hooves of the horse and also its like bottom of its legs are red hot from running so fast on the stone.
9.
I got an 11.
Anything less than a 13, you go flying off of the cart.
Oh, Jesus
20.
Christ. Thank you.
And you take...
I do the mom thing where you like, you hold your arm out to like stop the other person from moving.
Y'all...
Can I also try and make like an acrobatics check
Yes.
to like,
Or like
and,
athletics or something.
Because as you go
Pretend
flying
land.
off, see if you can do like a flip.
and like land really cool?
Yeah.
That's
It was a
15.
15, but it's a 10, so I just get stopped by the captain.
Luckily,
I like reach for Tree like as she's flipping.
because of
I
the
do a stick
assistance.
flip and like land in like the splits or something.
The splits? The front or side splits?
Ouch.
Like,
Oh, it's a side split, and then they just like finish it off with a death drop.
yeah, classic Van
They're-
Damme style.
They absolutely have to redeem their pride from earlier, so it's full drag show split, death drop, ready to go.
Eleni, you're not in this room long before you hear the hurried and nearly stoogish footsteps of your friends being guided and running into the throne room.
As soon as who's the first person I see?
Oh, I don't know who's the first person through the door.
Probably me, because I'm tired of like wasting time. I'm so concerned. I haven't had to like be worried for anybody else but myself in a very long time, so I'm just like very overwhelmed with fear, and so yeah, Tree just kind of like doesn't even really wait for them to like open the door. They just like kind of like karate chop the door in and like just come barging in.
All right, so when I see you, I'm gonna just send a message,
Uh-huh.
and just be like, I'm okay, and kind of show you like I'm holding this grenade, so if we need to get nasty, we could get nasty.
Tree just like messages you back and is like, let's get nasty.
Let's get nasty.
But I think I'm like,
it's just like idiot grin on their face as they look back at you and they're just like in their head, let's get.
I think Alfred is next. Like her hair is curled and she has her like nice armor on, but it's like not power suit today. It's just like a nice, like cute little like almost like a Lolita dress, but like not in like the Lolita way. It's like a baby doll, but like a little longer. But it's still the armor. But she's got like these neat boots on that go like clickety clackety clickety clackety. And she's like running to like get to get to Eleni, and she just goes, Eleni. Okay, you're okay. And then I'm going to message you and be like, "What the fuck, ma'am?"
I'll send a message back. Yeah, I got a lot of information. You saw my note? You read my note?
I saw your note. Oh, you didn't take any of my lessons.
Well,
You just left a pillow that doesn't even look like you.
well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I had a feeling that something was off, and I needed to check. And yeah, obviously, I found some good information. We'll talk though, and I'll show you the grenade as well. And like,
Okay.
we could get
Oh,
nasty.
very nice. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
I would like to. Can I go up to Eleni and just like quick little like pat on the back, because like I don't want to disturb the grenade or like take away your show of power. Just like, I'm really glad to see you. And then as I do that, I'm going to touch her and give her the gift of alacrity, ALACRITY, which gives them a 1d8 to their initiative rolls.
Ooh, we love that.
I'm gonna like lean back to the captain and just kind of whisper to him and say, "We might be getting nasty." be ready.
Yeah, I'm just catching my breath. Spending most of my life on a boat, I feel like I Jack Sparrow run. Because it's easier to walk on a ship than it is on land.
Dun dun
I-
dun 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 dun
I'm just-
dun
I'm just-
dun dun.
I see the captain kind
It's
of
good.
like, struggling, but also like walking in a weird way, and like Tree just kind of takes that weird walk as a swagger, and it's like he's ready to get nasty. I think.
Nice.
like Tree's all about getting nasty. I also am I'm gonna ready an action in like a weird way where like I'm not going to shadow jaunt, but I'm just gonna clock where the closest and darkest shadow is within 30 feet and make sure that I am within touching distance of one of my allies so that I can take them with me.
All right, so you're gonna ready a shadow, John.
I'm gonna ready a shadow jaunt. It's but it is ready.
As everybody is readying actions and catching my breath, look up at Eleni and what do you have your grenade out for? Okay, Lord Shadow Feet. All right. What do you want? We're here.
Lady Serafina de Rollo stands up regally from her seat, looks towards you, Captain, and smiles, saying, "It looks like you haven't gotten your land legs yet, have you?"
It's been about 6 months, and I've been on land for what is this? 2 days.
3.
So 3 days
Yeah, I think
now.
maybe 3.
I think we're
It's a little rough. It's a little rough. You guys, they blocked off the tunnel, and my
Yes.
shipmate, I'm a little worried about him. He's not the smartest, sail, if you catch my drift.
I'm sure if he was working on your ship, he was more than capable. And we've sent plenty of provisions by airship on cargo vessels to make sure that everyone over there would at least be okay. I wouldn't worry.
Okay. Make sure his food is soft. He only has one hand and only like 2 of the fingers work.
I'll note that.
Yeah.
And
I forgot he only has one hand.
We just thought it's like magic pants and like one hand.
Alfred...
I for sure am gonna make him a prosthetic, 100%.
Oh, no, okay.
Make him his own little Doug.
If he wants one, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, Smitty's very weird.
He gets Scrappy Doo.
Alfred Deluxe, the great published author, famous bard, and daughter in the first order of one of the greatest butlering families the world has ever seen. I'm honored that you grace my hall.
It's incredibly flattering. Who are you?
Excuse me for not introducing myself. I'm Lady Serafina de Rollo. I am the head of the council here in the city of Whitestone.
At the Rollo, your great grandfather from Vox Machina?
Percy, yes.
Yes, I heard he was a little bit of a dick.
I never had the opportunity to meet him.
Oh,
but
me either, but you know how tales are. I'm
His-
sure he was decent.
His legacy lies here in this city. All of the accomplishments and innovations that you've seen since you visited here are the direct result of his and his compatriots' actions. Not only
And
did...
your ingenuity for keeping them alive. Don't discount yourself.
That's one of the reasons I've called you all here. Although
Did you want me to like write about you or something, or like
No.
sing you a song? Okay, good, because I don't have anything that I need to do those things.
I would like the 3 of you to roll perception checks.
My God.
The
Yes,
4 of
sir.
you. Everybody, just give me a fucking group perception check.
Okay,
Uh,
great. I got the 12.
Dirty 20.
8.
That dirty
Also
20 is gonna
eight.
float you. Dirty 20 and 12 will float you, so
good.
that's high enough to change the map. This is the top-down tactical map of the throne room.
We got guys hiding behind the pillars.
These 6 pillars are glowing with magical energy, providing the power for all of the opulent lights. Imagine these fire pits as lanterns, because I couldn't find electric lanterns.
Floating glass balls.
Right, exactly. They're
You
light
couldn't find
bulbs.
that thing that you just made up?
Yeah, I couldn't find light bulbs in my fantasy art generator.
You told me you needed fantasy light bulbs. I would have made them for you.
I prepped for this like yesterday after work, and then I was like, I'm tired.
I will make you fantasy light bulbs.
Anywho,
Plasmas, like little plasma generated.
you're all
light bulbs.
able to tell pretty easily that these are all relatively capable guards. Only 2 of them are elite-ish. These 2, they seem to be more well armed.
These guys?
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I think I fucked it up. Give me a second.
The pink ones, I'm assuming, since those are.
Yeah, the
2
pink
in this
ones.
color
The
range.
pink ones are. Wait, nope. I mixed
Yellow's
these 2.
usually legendary.
I changed. I didn't do any color coordinating in that way. These
How
2.
dare you?
These 2 are more armed than the rest. The person in the middle is covered head to toe in heavy armor with a mask of metal over their face. They're the only ones with a rifle. You can assume that they're part of the elite Pale Guards, the individuals generally charged with protecting the royalty.
I guess I'm up here.
With that, Lady DeRollo would look towards you, Eleni. How can I make you comfortable enough to put that away? As a show of faith, I would disarm myself. Would that be enough?
I think that might be appropriate, but I also want to know where my friend Rico went. And I want him released.
He was.
Did we see him leave?
His compatriot bailed him out. They paid the appropriate fee. His crime was not necessarily anything serious. He just avoided the ramifications for a very long time.
What was it? A parking ticket?
Did you just get just it doesn't matter anymore after a statute of limitations type deal? Like it falls off of your report after 2 to 5 years?
Lord Shadowbane sort of looks super serious up. His crime is his business. I respect even my prisoner's privacy.
Nice grenade.
Yeah, very nice. That's
Beautiful.
cool. I love that. That's a cool planter. That's cool as shit. Lord Shadowbane again says, keeps responding. If I may, he was immediately apprehended by one of the lower guardsmen as he ran up the stairs, I'm assuming. Protocol dictates that he would be taken to the evidence room, given his belongings back except for any contraband that may have been seized, and released. If he's still here, then it's of his own fruition.
Okay. I'll bring my hand away from the pin and I will put it in my inner coat jacket, close to a grab if I need to.
I'm just barely it almost just kind of looks like my hand is just hanging there, but I'm just barely, the tips of my fingers are touching the captain's coat. Just like it just looks like my hand is hanging there, and like you could barely feel it, but that's where my fingers are. I am ready to grab this coat and move immediately if we have to.
I'm gonna like speak to the guards. If Rico's still here, can you just let him know that we tried to set up a bank account for him, but he had to be there. So, let him know to meet us somewhere else. Or if he's still here, just send him in here. We can tell him.
Lord Shadowbane goes, If I may, you are here for a job, are you not? I shall disclose some of the information that I have been privy to. I'm sure you're well aware, and he looks at you, Eleni, that there is not a rat problem in our city's sewer system. In fact...
Oh, no, really? I
Really?
have no idea.
Dude, I'm not an
None.
exterminator.
Good, because I think you're a capable killer, and that might be what we need.
Me? I've never killed anybody in my life.
Insight check.
Green is just like pouncing on like one hand. It's just like one.
Automatic nat one on whatever that
Oh,
was.
great, because I
Perception,
got a
whatever.
19.
19.
So.
He is passionately upset as a soldier would be when he finishes.
Oh, I was inside checking the captain.
Oh, the captain. Yeah. Oh no, the captain's killed a ton of people. He's a pirate. I think you all killed somebody like last week.
Did he like it? That's what she wants to know.
Somebody 2 days ago.
I mean, to be fair, I did throw a guy. Actually, I think I threw Enrico Suave through the window. There was a Miller's house, and I had to buy them a new breakfast nook.
You didn't have to. You chose to. It's okay.
I did. That's true. I felt really bad. They had like a big person hole.
Lord Shadow Finger and
But I think it's
Mr. Rolo. Give us the information so we can stop obviously disgracing your hall, which seems to be the mood here.
Do we have to do this in front of your guards? Like if you have a like a rat problem? Like, do they need to be, like, should we go somewhere else?
The information that will be disclosed here is confidential to the highest level of our guardsmen, which you are surrounded by. They can be trusted. They already know what I am about to disclose.
Okay.
There are individuals responsible for the recent bombings and isolation of certain ports of our great city. Those individuals are currently housing themselves and planning their next attack in the sewers beneath us as we speak. Thus far, they have eluded even our best rangers and rogues. We don't know exactly how. However, I can afford no more elite troops to go diving underneath of the city while I need to keep the peace after the recent terrorist attacks. I'm offering to pay you all for the eradication and hopefully apprehension of leadership if found in the sewers below the city. I'm also willing to outfit you all with any healing potions you may need.
That would have been nice to know earlier.
So what you're saying is you guys need help.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in.
The captain's in, I gotta go. I'm in too. Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah, I guess it would make for a good, like... It would make, like, a good, like, for a good experience to finish my book with, I think. Right? Provided we, like, survive.
Shadowfoot?
Shree's gonna look first to the Dorolo and then to Lord Shadow Dick and be like, so before I'm in, where's the curd? What's this have to do with anything?
Oh, curd is good.
Give me a insight check with advantage.
Nothing. It's a 7.
Put those dice in jail.
I have refreshed my page like 4 times.
Yeah, I'm also, as a DM, I don't think I said this. I'm comfortable with physical dice rolls. I'm not gonna make you like take pictures of them and shit. Like I don't have people in my games that would play.
You should
like
make
that.
Corey. You should make Corey take pictures.
Well,
of
he
his
just
dice.
like optimizes everything like a
He
butthole.
gave me loaded dice.
Anywho, Lord Shadowbane looks confused and responds, I'm sorry, are you hungry?
Okay. So you're either not telling me, or you genuinely don't know about another secret organization that's operating in your city that's potentially assisting these degenerates who have an incredibly powerful magical item that, if they can get it to its full power, has unmeasurable abilities to bring an entire nation to their knees.
Oh fuck.
So, again, do you know or do you not know?
Lady DeRollo sits down and breathes heavily.
Oh.
So can this item be operated as a arcane battery? Potentially.
I don't know. I didn't grow up with technology. I grew up with people knowing who truly has the ability to change the course of history. And that seems to be something that a lot of people have forgotten. And so what I know is that technology works, it's powerful, but at the end of the day, it can be rendered useless by anyone who truly believes in what actually controls the fates. So, sure, it could.
Okay. Well, Alfred, roll me a history check.
No, okay. I don't know. My characters are like, oh, that was a 2, and then it flopped over to 18, so that's a 20 dirty. Oh.
You
I always
are-
hate when it's like right on the cusp and you're like,
And then it's
Oh
like,
god, I
the
hate
other
when it's
way.
cocked.
You're a bard.
I am.
Not only are you well aware of common legends, such as the one of Vox Machina, but you're aware of the whispered stories, the quiet legends, the prophecies, the lost, and the secret. And you know that towards the end of Percy DeRollo's life, there were legends and there were whispers of a weapon that he had created, not like the rifles for the Pale Guards or for the Rifle Corps, not like the repeating pepper box that he invented, the one that looks oddly similar to the one at the hip of Lady DeRollo here, but something incredible. Something terrifying. Hidden in a way that only Percy would hide something. Deep beneath the castle Whitestone. Near the very place that he got his due revenge.
I'm gonna
on
look
the
at
Briarwoods.
that Lady DeRollo and just ask, your great. I don't know how many greats he has, but your grandfather was as cunning and as mechanically inclined as he was brilliant and devious. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually great. I think that I like devious people. I'd like if you would like to share, or if you perhaps know, have you heard of the more sinister side of your grandfather? The deals that he made to keep himself and the people that he loved safe.
Well, it was well known that he accidentally made a pact with an entity that not only allowed him to succeed in many ways, but nearly killed him and his friends as well. He had a well-documented dark side.
Do you think that that's fully true? And I'm not trying to tarnish the memories that you may or may not have, or his legacy, but we write what we want people to read.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
I was gonna say, would Shree know if that's true simply because of like her network?
19s. Oh, you would. Also, these, like, the legends are, at least the basic ones, are relatively common knowledge around the whole world. And due to your
Proclivity.
Yeah, your proclivity, you would know that you would be sort of very aware of all of the quote-unquote evil and
I know
dark
everyone's
things.
pact.
Yeah,
I know
that Percy
anyone
did.
who has the pact, I know.
On a 19 twice.
Oh no, I have a feature where if I roll anything lower than a 9, it's treated as a 10.
Okay.
For persuasion and charisma.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. So you persuaded Lady Derolo.
And it isn't even in like a mean way, it's just truly to ask if there are some hesitations or reservations that you may have, that there's something a little deeper than what we're just looking at. The legends that I know and the things that I have heard don't make me doubt for a moment just how capable and brilliant your family is, and I'm sure it's been passed down along the lineage. So if there's anything that you think might be hidden, or anything that you think might be top secret knowledge, I think it might behoove you at this point to consider sharing even just a grain of it. Because if there's a way that we could stop any of these people doing the uprising from obtaining those secrets, if they are secrets, you don't want that type of cunning and knowledge to fall into the wrong hands. Do you know what I mean?
The entrance to Derolo's labyrinth was sealed the moment Percy died. Its existence,
like a kill switch.
No one knows. Knowledge of its entrance, knowledge of its contents died with him. The only thing that didn't was the knowledge of its existence, passed from generation to generation and legend to legend.
Would I know that the entrance is his statue? That's what they told me, right?
You would know that it's very likely related to. You could put it together from what your gods had told you.
I'm not sharing this with this woman. I'll tell my party later. No, but I'm just gonna sit there and smile very facetiously.
I've done my own research on my ancestor and the Briar Woods, their corruption, and what remained. I don't know for certain, but I think the man Percy is that individual. He would have not simply sealed those places off, those evil and horrific architectures of dark energy, I think Percy would have wanted to use those for something better. He had, in his personal writings, many. At that, you all hear a loud clanging noise outside of the chamber doors. Captain, give me a perception with advantage. You've heard this sound many times.
Ooh. 22.
On a 22, you know that that's the sound of a very large beam sealing the doors from the outside.
Okay.
Lady DeRollo stops talking. Lord Shadowbane places his hand nervously around his weapon as the individual...
Tree standing right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
My fingers grasp very tightly on your jacket now.
As the individual guard with the mask and heavy armor from behind his face shield yells, "Now!" Pulls out his musket. And then before we do your held actions and roll initiative, we're going to go ahead and just take a quick 5-minute break.
Awesome. You're literally the worst.
Be right back.
See you in a few minutes.
Alrighty.
I literally told
We're back.
Doesn't Tommy
from
better
a
not
short
show
break.
up.
We're back from a short break. We have already rolled initiative because nobody likes watching people do that.
Yeah. And if they want to see me and Nate, they will have to roll with disadvantage for it. We're in total darkness. When I move into a shadow, it becomes darkness.
Okay.
Amazing.
Very cool. So that disadvantage for attacks on you two. Now, there were held actions. We had Phantasmal Force held by, Alfred. Then we had the Shadow John held by Tree, which was just now triggered, so they are nearly invisible. Captain, did you have a held action?
No, I did not.
And I don't think Eleni, did you have a held action?
No, I didn't.
Okay. A loud gunshot rings off of the walls of this place as the individual with this heavy armor throws his helm to the ground, takes a knee, puts his musket to his shoulder, and fires directly at Lady Serafina de Rollo. You all see immediately that it is Briscoe Eladrin.
Which one is that?
Man who was waiting for Eleni at the tavern well past the time of the performance. The drunk, racist, angry, isolationist member of the Alabaster Rebellion. He's going
Did I meet this person?
You
Or
did?
no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was your bigot friend that you met by the punch bowl.
He's
Oh.
super into you.
Which guard of the 6 is that?
This one right here in the middle. With the one with the big old helmet.
Oh. Where's Shadowfoot? Oh, he's up here.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So he's gonna roll real quick, Briscoe here, to shoot Lady Derolo with a musket.
I guess I can't do my held action, right?
Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on him. It's a intelligence saving throw of 15.
Oh, wow. Intelligence saving.
Fuck him up.
Fuck this fool.
He's got a +0 to intelligence, so.
Good.
Briscoe rolled a 9, and he also missed his shot.
Perfect. So I craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature. The target must make intelligent, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's like a 10-foot cube around him. It's only perceivable by him for the duration. The phantasmum includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also only evident to the creature. He can use his action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence check or investigation check against my spell save DC. If it succeeds, he realizes that it's an illusion and the spell ends. But while he's affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real. The target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantasm. So if he's trying to walk across a fake bridge that spans a chasm, he'll fall if he steps onto the bridge.
Right.
Obviously, I don't have that advantage here.
No.
There's no.
So basically, he's going to hallucinate something that horrifies him, that is in front of him, and will follow him if he moves.
Well, he's so affected by the phantasm's reality that he can take damage from the illusion. So, if I have created something that looks like it's going to attack him, he'll take 1d6 within 5 feet of the phantasm, provided the illusion is a creature or hazard that could logically deal damage, such as attacking.
Okay, and what is the illusion that you
showed
him?
The area of acid that he had, the corrosion on the bottom of his shoes, that acid, but there's tentacles coming out of it and trying to slap him.
Does he have a little pillar to stand on and he's surrounded by it, or does
he's in it.
Standing.
Yeah, he thinks he's standing in it.
He begins to. Well, this is what happens. First, a shot rings out. The chair behind Lady Derolo explodes right behind her head and to the left as she deftly moves and puts her hand and draws her pepper box. Briscoe begins to scream in absolute horror as he
Well, it's 10 feet.
Kind of does the tippy tap happy dance to avoid melting in invisible acid. The rest of the guards all pull out their swords or their weapons. Luckily, only one of them had a rifle. We start at the top of the round with Captain Eldoris. Captain Eldoris, you are in the fucking shadows. What do you do?
This dude's an ass. Thinks he's an acid and crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
I'm
like a
gonna
lot.
use my dash and charge. Use my charger ability and charge at this dude right here. Oh, stop! Get off of the.
You
thing.
also
charge
have
it.
this guy right here, below you.
Yeah, but he's like 5 feet away, and this dude's 10 feet. I need at least 10 feet of movement to charge. Okay. So I'm gonna charge at him. Before you gain other. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line before using this bonus action, you either gain +5 bonus to the damage roll if you choose to make a melee attack and you hit, or push the target up to 10 feet away from you. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What?
I was just gonna say, if you want to try and keep him close, I have an idea.
Okay, so instead of pushing him 10 feet away, I'm gonna like charge up to him and slash with my long sword.
Slash that motherfucker.
Let me move my person. Okay. It looks like I didn't move anything.
It's very zoomed out. They're all spread out on the map.
Longsword. Fuck. 7 + 5 is probably not enough still.
To hit?
To hit.
They have a armor class of 16.
7 + 5 is 12. So 13. 12. Okay, math. I'm good at math.
You got
it. 13 still
Thanks
doesn't
for playing
hit.
homework the game today.
He does this guard smaller, but with a stockier stature, maybe part dwarf. She steadies herself, and although you do smash into her, she does not budge. What else would you like to do? You have your bonus action.
Bit sturdy, aren't you? Yeah, bonus action. I have 2 weapon fighting. I'm gonna use my hand axe to again try to hit her.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Nope. She moves out of the way and Sid looks at you and goes, "Sturdy," like offendedly. Anything else you want to take?
It's a compliment. Sorry.
Take your movement.
I'm gonna jump in the air. I'm
gonna turn on them boots.
I'm gonna jump in the air,
Okay.
out of just out of reach, so they can't hit me.
Okay, just out of reach. So you're just gonna Peter Pan straight up. The ceilings here are like almost 20 feet tall. So
yeah, it's a throne room. I'm
very.
I'm just like hey, what's up, bitch?
But as you fly up, she's gonna get an attack of opportunity though before you leave her area. You still want to fly?
Don't slice my foot. Yeah.
All right.
Of course I'm gonna fly. You gave me the option to fly.
She still has a spear. she's gonna roll a 5 to hit, so that's gonna miss.
16 is AC.
All right, that is you, Captain. As your friends notice you take flight like the bird man you are. I'm like a bird, and it's not the.
Do the Peter Pan. Woohoo!
All right, Briscoe is still absolutely horrified. Does he take damage at the top of his turn?
No, it's my turn.
Peter Pan says, "Here we go."
It would be on my turn that he would take the 1d6 damage.
Okay, not on his turn. And he can do a intelligence saving throw.
15 intelligence. No, intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
It's like perception check, so no saving throw.
Intelligence check. He's still got a +0. So, oh, that's a nat 20. Hell yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Nice.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Clutch.
No
the most
fucking
clutch
way.
skill.
Let's go.
Nat 1, insta dice.
I'm so mad. I'm
so
mad right now.
Check the character sheets.
I'm so mad right now. All right.
That's okay, because if we can do it, you can do it.
You're about to get madder when you get to me. So.
No, I love it. I love it when you guys win. Yeah, okay, Silvery Barbs, then he rolls a 6. He's still just screaming and dancing around in his imaginary acid pit. So that's his fucking turn.
Being a bard is fun.
That brings us to Lord Shadowbane, who's going to immediately pull out what looks like a rifle carved with intricate filigree, made of some type of rare alloy, maybe a alloy of mithril or adamantium. It's hard to tell, as he looks at both you, Eleni, and you, Alfred, and says, "Get down!" Pulls his rifle out, aims at Briscoe here, and I believe he's going to get advantage because Briscoe's horrified at the phantasmal force. He's going to fire 1. That's going to miss. He's got advantage, so he's going to try again. It's also going to miss, but he gets 2 shots per turn. That's also going to miss.
Come on, Shadowbane.
It's okay. Come on, Shadowfart. We know that you're upset right now because your people are turning on you, but you got to concentrate.
Shadowbane very deftly fires from his musket. However, it does seem like it's been a long time since he's had to use it. The city has been at peace for a generation at least, and his job has been delegated mostly to low-level criminals and paperwork for years. That brings us to Eleni.
Okay, so if this is too much shenaniganery,
I fully endorse.
Oh, he's also going to step in front of Lady Derola, sorry.
You tell me. So after seeing Lord Shadowbuster totally just if that, I don't know if we're canonizing the fact that Doug is basically a transformer at this point.
Yes, we're canonizing that.
Okay, I would like to shape him into a long rifle. He's just gonna do the normal arcane cannon.
Yeah.
But I wanna be a little bit impressive and show Shadowbane, hey, this is how you get it done.
Are his ears at like the front of the rifle or the back of the rifle? Where are his ears?
Sights. They're
ears
like
in the front.
Okay.
Ears in the
They're
front.
floppy. They're just like...
Yeah, they stop there
Imagine
on
them
the side.
almost kind of like those Nerf guns that had like the crossbow thing.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Those like pop out Nerf guns.
Adorable.
That's it then. That's how it is for me.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
love it.
So I have advantage against this guy right here, this big knight dude, right? Full metal dude. Cause he's still
Briscoe.
like whatever.
He's
I'll
in a pit of imaginary acid, thanks to Silvery Barbs.
That means I'll get sneak attack damage.
Oh shit!
I'm partially a rogue now.
Well, yeah. Gah, sneak attack damage.
And I will just burst out a force shot against him.
Air bullets.
So that's 24 to hit.
That misses. No, I'm just kidding.
It just barely hits.
Oh. Legendary resistant. No, I'm just kidding. He's just a guy.
It just barely nicks his toe.
Listen, I'm sorry, but if this like white supremacist has legendary resistance, I quit.
It's plot armor.
Hey, his gardener is from Wildmount, okay?
So that is 7 plus my sneak attack, which I think is a D6. Just confirming it is. So 11 points of force damage. That one on that
He
dice.
screams louder as he tries to remain balanced in one small square area without falling into the tentacle acid.
All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over. That was my bonus action, by the way.
That's badass.
And I'm going to run over to those, they look like they're just big cauldrons, right, with just fire, so that's what's, or are those the bulbs?
They're bulbs full of arcane energy. Electricity.
Yeah, I'm going to scoop that, and using the ears from Doug on the rifle, I'm just going to draw back like a slingshot and launch those bulbs and catapult.
Hell
as my
yeah.
action.
Let's go, Eleni.
So I think they have to do. He's got to do a saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what
Look.
kind, and I'll have them do
A
it.
dex saving throw.
Dex save.
I'm guessing at disadvantage because he's.
Oh yeah.
He's in an imaginary
Hallucinating?
acid.
He's in a pit of acid, so I'm assuming you threw this one here, so we'll be like that one.
Yeah, right. There.
There's my great artwork.
I love
it.
Very professional.
All right, I'm sorry. What save does he need to make?
A dex save, yeah.
Okay, here comes that. Man, you guys hate this guy.
Don't be fucking mean.
Fucking words.
Racism doesn't pay off, kids.
I feel like we should keep him at least a half alive so we can question him.
It's a 14.
No, we're not questioning nobody anymore.
A 14
Okay.
does not save.
Get him.
So he's gonna take 3d8.
Oh shit!
bludgeoning damage.
Does the ball explode?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if it's like enclosed plasma.
Yeah, it's actually gonna do one. Jesus Christ! 1d10 lightning damage.
Yeah, so
He's
15
in
bludgeoning and 6 lightning. So 21 total on that attack. Plus
Amazing.
Yes.
yeah, plus 11 from my bonus action.
Yeah, he's wearing armor, and that's, metal. It's conducive.
You've halved his hit points as he stops screaming because he's so hurt. He just stands there shaking, desperately trying to contain his pain so he doesn't fall into the tentacle acid. You still have your movement.
I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I would like to, if you wouldn't mind, if I could make a perception on that back door, if I can see if it's like fully latched shut or if it's just closed.
If you don't use your movement, I'll let you get a free check.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Dirty, 21. Actually.
And you wanted to see if the front door seemed like it was just closed or if it was barred.
Right.
It's barred with something extremely heavy.
Okay, so we're not getting out of this room from that door, essentially.
Not quickly.
Okay, got it.
Below that.
All right.
On
That's
a
it,
21
that's it.
perception, you put together pretty quickly that not only was this an inside job, but they were preparing to do this, and you guys sort of just showed up and fucked up the plan. And
Good. Fuck those guys.
This is an attempt to not only assassinate the leadership, but to keep her from fucking running her mouth anymore about whatever they want to do down there.
Oh, we
well,
were
good
on to
timing then.
something.
That brings...
Stay down behind the chair. That's it.
Okay. She says. That brings us to this guard here.
Which one?
The one
We're
that...
not seeing your dings on the screen.
This one here, sorry. I wasn't
Thank you.
dinging. I was just saying this guard here to myself.
And then this one,
Yeah.
and then
So this
one.
guard here, the one that Captain called
But
sturdy.
you definitely can't see.
Yeah. I'm not sturdy. I'm in good. I like powerlifting, and she's gonna
I
try.
like CrossFit, okay?
A little insecure about that.
It was a compliment.
So if she wants to see me, she'll have to make a perception check with disadvantage first before she can even attack me.
Yeah, she's fully focused on Eldoris. She's gonna go ahead and that's a 23 to hit.
Can I
In the
evade
air.
since I'm flying?
Yeah, wouldn't that be with disadvantage because he's above her?
Oh yeah, that is. It's not disadvantage. She's just gonna throw the spear.
Oh, come on, DM.
So that's
right.
still a 23 to hit.
No.
Let's
That's
see.
stupid.
I can
We're
evade.
forced.
It does 6 points of piercing damage as it gives you a
my
pretty good
toe.
boo-boo.
Ah, my foot! Oh, why would you do that to me?
Ha! The spear sticking out of your foot. She pulls another pike-like spear from her back.
Stop!
She does not take her movement. She does
Good.
not have a bonus action. Brings us to Lady Serafina DeRollo, who is going to take cover behind the throne and start loading her pepper box. That brings us to this guard here. He is going to take a step towards the pillar in front of the bulb. For the cause! He's going to plunge his spear directly into the pillar, doing... Well, I gotta hit. Let's see if it hits. 17 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Fucking hitting a pillar. Fucking idiot.
9 points of damage, which is above
what
the
if it rigged
damage
them?
threshold. An arc of electric lightning fries him where he stands.
Idiot.
As
These guys are dumb.
the end of his helmet arcs lightning into the pillar where the damage was done, that arcs more lightning into the bulb here, which starts arcing into the ceiling like a broken Tesla coil. At the top of the next round, this damaged pillar is going to do 1d10 lightning damage to whomever is nearest the pillar. He's dead.
Does it make cool music? Like Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Yeah, we don't have any battle music.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry. I guess I should change it from the chill fantasy music, huh?
Put
Are
on
you playing music? There you go.
Yeah, he's playing music.
Oh, this is the first music that I've heard all night.
Oh, no, it's been like chill, like tavern, like violin, lute.
Yes, it's Alfred playing.
Alfred just pulls out a cello.
I would too. Give me that bag of holding.
Someone just got like fried to dust and you're whom.
I'm just like doing like the Wednesday Addams like outside of like the window, just that in the middle of the night.
I love it.
That's funny
I love
as shit.
it.
Tree,
What was she playing? Vivaldi's Winter.
you're up.
Okay, so this guard is within my reach, and I'm still within my shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to choose, but we're going to be making a contested strength throw. Yours is at disadvantage because they can't see me, and I'm attempting to grapple them.
All right.
And they will be in the darkness with me.
It's a 19 strength.
With disadvantage?
Oh shit! Sorry, I only rolled it once.
Yeah.
I was like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20
16.
and a 19, okay.
It was 2 19s.
It was a 25 or 37.
Fantastic. That's a 22.
God damn.
So now they are grappled. And as a bonus action, I am now going to flurry of blows,
Okay.
which I will also do with advantage.
Grapple, shadow, punch him in the face a shitload of times.
11 to hit.
Nope, AC 16.
It's okay, because I'm gonna still hit them again with my unarmed strike.
Yep. Goddamn monks always punching 100 times.
That's 20.
Yeah, yep, there it is. Give him that old left hook.
Awesome, fantastic. And that's going to be a 7 damage.
He's 7 damage. You knock out a significant amount of teeth from this sturdy young woman.
Fantastic.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna continue to hold them here. They will have to make another athletics check with disadvantage to escape on their turn.
Okay.
Just so you're ready for it. We're doing full shenaniganery.
I love it. That's what this game is for, is full shenaniganery.
They're just in a shadow being held by a tiny creature and not knowing what to do.
And like something's hitting them in the face so hard their teeth are flying out. That brings us to Alfred Deluxe with Captain Eldora's on deck.
Okay, I'm going to look at Lord Shadowfeet, and I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to be like, next time, like, I understand it's a little hard to get back into the game. I'm going to wink and, like, finger guns and give him a bardic as my bonus action.
That's very kind
and
of
then I'd like to... Oh, I don't know. This person here is currently grappled and hidden.
Yes.
Right? This person is dead.
This person here is grappled and hidden. This person's dead. There's a big old X
Oh,
on
that
him.
person is dead. Okay.
Yeah, they just disappeared into the void.
Amazing. I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on this person here.
This person here? Okay.
Yeah. So that is going to be a Wisdom saving throw of 15.
Here comes some whiz. Let me just make sure. Yeah. 17.
Silvery barbs. Do it again.
How many of those do you have?
I don't have any left.
7. God damn it.
Okay, great. So this is a level 2 spell. They're going to do 4d6 damage.
Okay. Dissonant
Homebrew
Whispers
bard.
is awesome.
And they're going to take whatever that number is. 14 damage.
The more heavily armed guard that you just affected cries out,
Like this one.
I just wanted you to be proud of me, Dad! As he takes
I'll
40...
never be proud of you, son. Not when you act like this.
I worked so hard! As he takes 14 points of psychic damage.
Maybe you should really consider cleaning up your act.
I didn't mean to get addicted. It was just really, really tempting.
Oh, I thought I raised a better son than this. I'm so disappointed. Wait till your mother hears about this.
He's very upset.
You should be.
Got a bonus action and movement.
No, I already did my bonus action. I was like, to Shadowfeet.
And gave him the thing.
Gave
Movement?
him Bardic. Movement, I think I'm just going to kind of like... Oh, I have Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
I
your
don't know if I have a
pseudo-dragon goes
character
direct-
sheet for him.
It's just a standard pseudo-dragon stat block.
Okay, I don't have that. Let me find that real quick.
Yeah, but he goes directly after you. You see that like they got their little wings like all like tucked back and they're trying to snarl and they sort of suck their gut in and they're like tensing up. He's like little smokes coming out of his nose.
Oh, he's so cute though. Like,
So
he's so
cute.
scary. Okay,
He still has little tiny T-Rex arms.
I love him.
Little Mushu.
Yeah, I think he's going to maybe sting the guy that's currently being berated by his dad for not loving him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Bean's gonna go like fly over here, which
Okay.
should be 60 feet. Yeah, he's got 60 feet of flight. And he's going to sting him, so he's got +4 too. I don't know what that was.
17.
Okay, so Mr. Bean got him?
Yes, Mr. Bean got him.
Okay, great.
That's
so it's
exactly 17.
It's a 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage, and the target must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 hour.
It's a 20 Constitution saving throw, but they still
Okay.
take 4 points of ouchie damage. Ow! Stop it, Dad!
I don't know if I like all that.
Can you call Alfred? Can you call your dragon back because that pillar is gonna erupt with lightning on its turn, and it's gonna hit your Mr.
Oh
Bean.
no, not Mr. Bean. No, come back. Okay, Mr. Bean's back.
Half movement, half back.
That was all of his movement.
Mr.
Mhm.
Bean stings him. This individual remains crying because they think their dad's disappointed in them from dissonant whispers. Anything else on Mr. Bean's turn?
No, Mr. Bean is gonna snarl ferociously, and then we're done.
What is the snarl for? What does it sound like?
Arr. He's gonna try to mimic you, Captain, like a little pirate. He's gonna go. Arr, 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 arr.
Oh my God, that's fucking precious. Speaking of Captain,
But he's like kind of dumpy.
yeah,
so cute.
He's just got little arms, you know. Captain, what you got?
I'm gonna, seeing that the dragon is doing something and we're in a fight, I'm gonna like open my jacket and be like, be safe, and like Chip and Dale fly out into like the rafters or something.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I can't see Madam Sturdy anymore because they're in darkness. Okay, so I am going to move down to this guy above him, and I'm gonna drop from the sky and use Fury of the Tides.
Yes,
so if I hit him, so I'm gonna use like I want to use like the butt of my hand axe, like to like fucking bash his helmet down, and then but like while doing if I hit, hold on, we'll see.
Yep, it's a 17. His AC is a 17.
Woo-hoo! 17 plus 5 is math 22. So I want to bash him down. Hold on. Where is it? Where'd it go? Fury of the Tides, once returned, you hit a creature with weapon attack. You can choose to push the target 10 feet away from you. So I'm like bashing him down and then like slamming him into the floor.
So you're pushing him 10 feet away from you down.
Down, like into the floor. Yeah.
All right.
And just like anime crushed into the fucking floor of the other room.
Give him that fury.
So that is fucking 4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, so 7 damage.
I'm gonna say he's also prone.
Cool.
Because that doesn't make sense otherwise to me. So knocking the wind out of them with the fury of the tides, pinning them momentarily to the ground as you descend from your little tiny winged boots. What else would you like to do? Still have your bonus action of movement.
He's prone. I'm gonna charge. I could charge again, right? Yeah, charger when you use the dash action. Yeah, so I'm a dash at this guy.
Okay.
Since this guy's prone, move at least 10 feet in line. Okay, and I'm gonna charge at him. That's just an unarmed strike to hit, right?
You got it.
This is so good.
Number 20, baby.
Yeah, that hits,
Yes.
and you double the damage.
Look at this team.
So not only does he... Did it go? Unarmed strike damage 4. It's still blue. What? I don't know. Okay, so 8, I guess?
Okay.
And then he gets blasted 10 feet away from me.
I think you have a +4 to your attack.
No, it's +5, but then the thing went blue, so it should be doing like the double, but it just did
it should double your damage for rolling after it.
Well, the damage, I don't know. Whatever.
I trust you. How much damage did you do?
I would assume 8.
All right, 8 damage, which hurts them very, very badly as they blast 10 feet. Which direction? Just straight back?
Just straight back.
To get them away from the pillar there. Almost slamming them into the rear wall, but barely not. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm like, let's...
All right, let's get Briscoe out of the acid tentacles. Let's see. Intelligence check. Yeah, right? Who hasn't been there? Sometimes you take one too many and you're just in the acid tentacle world for too long.
I didn't roll my 1d6 for his damage.
Yeah, he also failed, so he's still in there. Damage him.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't roll that for my turn. That's
okay.
my fault.
I'll let you retroactivate this once.
Oh, are you sure? You don't have to.
It's okay. It makes sense that like it would damage him on the top of his turn
he got
as
to
well.
6, so 16 points of damage.
I take it back. You can't do that.
Because he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's super dead. Let's retro let's just rewind and now he's alive again.
He's
Where's
bloodied.
that Fates card?
He's significant. He's very, very bloodied. I will say that. He also failed his intelligence check, so he doesn't get to do anything
He's
but
still in the
scream
acid.
some more.
Perfect.
Lord Shadow Dick is going to.
and he has
Shadow Dick.
I love that. That's the new one. He's got Bardic, so he'll get a. Oh wait, that's prestidigitation. That's not going to help anything. I can't remember if it's a D6 right now. It's a D6.
D6.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so having reloaded his musket, he's going to aim and fire again at Briscoe. You said it was a D6.
Yeah.
He has to roll a 6 or he's gonna miss. I'm gonna do it physically.
Can I use a reaction to guidance him?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Ooh, I love it.
In the previous turn, I saw he was having a little trouble.
Yeah, I'll allow it. How many points is your guidance?
It's I think it's it's a D4, so it's not too
sweet.
much.
So even if he rolled a 1, he would hit it with that. So he's finally gonna shoot this guy.
Did he add his He added his Bardic too,
yep,
right?
But he needed he needed both.
He needed both. He's having a day.
He's having a very, very bad day.
You know, it's not often that your entire group uprises and forms a coup against you, but when it happens, man.
I mean, to be fair, I did warn him this would happen.
And you did.
Fucking told him. I said, "Get your house in order," and he said,
I was
fine.
Oh, we're fine. And I was like, do you want to go somewhere more private to talk about really secret things? No, I trust them.
Sweet.
Literally, we warned this fool.
He did. Well, the first shot with your guys' help hits for 9 damage, and his second shot is going to hit for 12 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Which is going to kill him.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
You all see as the fear leaves Briscoe's eyes as a bullet enters forehead and exits the back. He slumps down, dead.
We love to see it.
Oh, Briscoe, you had so much potential to not be horrible.
No, he really didn't.
We could have fixed him.
Lord Shadowbane calls out.
You can't fix him.
In anger. I trusted you all.
I warned you.
Eleni.
You hear from the shadows.
No.
You're
From
up.
the shadows.
I'm gonna give Shadowbane kind of a bump on the shoulder, good job, and then I want to rush forward 10 feet and chuck my grenade
Amazing.
over in this area. Whoop! In this.
Oh
area.
my god.
What is?
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Dude, those towers are gonna fuck people up.
the radius is, because
Your grenade radius is, I'll tell you in 1 second.
200 feet.
20 foot
Everybody
radius.
dies.
it's a 20. So it's I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I got it.
So it's over here. I'm just gonna chuck it. Use my action to throw it.
All right. So it's gonna be a DC 15
Don't chuckle
saving
meanly like that. All right.
throw. So let's see.
Nobody
Slow
liked
motion, rushing down the steps, and it just kind of flips. Everyone sees it.
How many grenades did you have?
Just the one for now.
Whoa, that's so cool.
First person.
I did it in slow-mo for you.
I give a thumbs up in slow motion.
I ducked behind the pillar that I'm standing next to.
Doug back in front of me to do my bonus action thunder. Whoever doesn't die is gonna get a blast from my cannon.
Okay, well, 1 save, 1 failure. The save still takes half damage. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Do you know what the damage is?
Yeah, it's 4d8.
48.
It's 1.
It's 48. That's what he said. It's 48 damage.
48. I heard
48.
I heard 48.
48.
Here's a link to the item in D&D Beyond if you guys want to see.
Awesome.
FORTY.
Did you just roll a 19 on 48?
Yeah. The 19 points of force damage, I guess.
Cool.
Or explosive.
Also, I think, does it say, here, let me see, that it disrupts people as well? Is that what it says?
It's thunder damage. They're stunned until the end of their next turn.
Sweet.
Except for the one that saved isn't stunned and takes half. So they're going to go ahead and take half here.
The non-stun one is going to get a chest full of force cannon. I'll use my
Alright.
bonus.
I taught you so well. I'm so proud of you.
The one that is not stunned is here. This one is very hurt. You rolled it. This one's dead. How does it look when your grenade kills them?
Yes.
Oh, I think the grenade just took care of them?
They're dead, yeah.
Okay. I think that it sort of like separates and holds midair as it's sort of like charging, and then it just like spreads, and then they just, I don't know, explode because it's the force damage.
That's badass.
Ooh, fuck.
The pillars
Amazing.
all immediately start arcing electricity.
shit.
Oh, sick electricity.
Oh.
This pillar is going to electrocute this person immediately. It's going to be 1d10 lightning damage for that person. That's a fucking 10. They also all begin arcing into each other and creating more powerful bursts. That one got him. This one here is going to get
Oh, shit.
20. It's going to get you, Eleni. That's going to be 1d10, but I'm not going to roll that. I'll roll that here.
Alright.
4 lightning damage.
I'll take it.
You do a Home Alone, like,
And all you've done so far is throw your badass grenade that killed this person completely. You still have
Excellent.
You still have your turn.
Is this guy right here still
That
alive?
one's still alive.
He's
yeah.
still alive. He's not looking
Okay.
great.
Yeah, that guy's gonna get a chest full of force cannon. Do you want me to re-roll? I did roll an attack to hit 26. I can re-roll if you want.
No, that's already gonna hit if you rolled that. So yeah, that hits.
Okay. So then he's gonna get boop 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 boop. Where are you? Here. 2d8, I believe. Yep, 2d8 force. Jesus. 3 force damage. And then what my sneak attack, since I've got Doug helping me with 1. Oh my god, the worst roll. So 4 damage total. 1 I guess, yeah, 4 force damage.
Pecking away. That brings us to
Hello.
our sturdy friend. Oh, hi, Jelly. That's the cat Magellan. Now, this is my question, because you're currently physically grappling this person.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do anything without breaking free. So that's
So they have to use their turn to try and escape the grapple. They'll do so with disadvantage.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. What's the check?
Strength.
Here it comes. First one. This first one's great, of course it is, because the second one's a 15.
I have to roll mine, which I roll with advantage because it's contested. Yeah, that's yeah, mine was an 8. So they do break free, but that is their roll. That is their turn.
They try to speak, but they're toothless mostly, and they're just like in the shadows there. Lady Seraphina is gonna remain hidden to the best of her ability. Tree, you're up with Alfred on deck.
Fantastic. So let's see here. What do we do? You said that they're looking bad. Are they like bloodied or?
They're close to death.
Oh, cool. If they're close to death, then I'm just going to punch them again. It's an unarmed strike.
Fucking punching people to death left and right.
Yeah. It's a nat 20, so 26.
Yes.
we're gonna do double damage.
Double damage.
That's 5.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of like shrug me off a little bit, but they're still in my shadow, and I just like come up from behind and just like pressure point them in the neck and then just snap it.
Amazing.
10,000 years of death.
The very sturdy
Yeah.
individual dies.
So next, what I'm gonna do, as my, tell me if I'm allowed to do this, because I am allowed to hit twice, and I think the wording is that if I kill the person, on that one hit, I can target someone else, or is that too much shenanigans?
No, it's not. That's what it says.
Cool. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do then is before I hit this guy, I'm first going to hex him as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now hexed, and now I'm going to now I'm gonna punch him. So he'll take additional damage.
All right.
Hit.
You guys are wiping the floor with these dudes.
Yeah, so we're just going to actually hold on really quick.
He's gonna buff our next fight.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
To nerf us. Like you're actually level 1.
I actually have to move so that I'm within range, but I'm still partially in shadow, so that's fine. So we're just gonna punch this fool.
Punch this fool.
Yeah. That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
And so he's gonna take 6 damage.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna take, because he is hexed, he's gonna take an additional 1d6 damage. So that's 2.
So 8 total.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to just shadow jaunt back into the darkness.
Shadow John into the darkness. Alfred Deluxe.
If he wants to come catch these hands again, he's gonna have to come and meet me here.
He's still laying on the ground.
I totally forgot that he was like pro.
Yep.
Okay, this friend needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay.
This guy here by the door, because everybody's been ignoring him.
He's only got 3 hit points
Well,
left.
I mean, he wasn't gonna get ignored,
Yeah.
but
what
Captain
about this
Eldor's
guy?
fucked him up.
Oh yeah, how's
this
guy
guy's
looking?
here is still prone, but he's looking okay. Other than the fact
Oh,
that
there's
he's
still that
okay,
dude
then
on the
I'm
other
gonna-
side too.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at that person then instead. So wisdom saving throw 15.
Oh boy. 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on them.
Oh, nice.
So the charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creatures or if none are within its reach. So I have control over them for right now, but I can't make them. I would imagine I can't really make them harm themselves, right?
No.
Okay. So when the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears in its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. So he's like basically charmed for right now.
Like brutally so.
Yes. So on subsequent turns, I must use my action to maintain control. I think I can. I guess I can't really do anything right now, but if you'll let me shenanigans and save my give up my action and bonus action, I'd like to have him like cross over. Tree and Eldoris are there. I don't want them to get hurt.
He's also prone, so he has to take.
He's also prone. Okay, so I'd like him to use half of his movement to get up and then smash this pillar.
You want him to smash the pillar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, additionally, the guy that I hexed, because he's hexed, I get to pick an ability check that he has disadvantage on.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna give him, what do you guys think he should have disadvantage on?
Ooh.
Dex saves.
Dex,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dex?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so the next time he has to make a dex save, he'll have disadvantage.
He is
Yeah.
going to take 6 points of lightning damage
Absolutely.
as
destroyed.
the lightning begins to arc from that into the nearest light bulb. Alfred, what else?
So I sacrificed my bonus action and my action. Well, my action was dispel, so I sacrificed my bonus action and I guess I'm not even going to move. I'll give all that to you to have been able to do that. I'm gonna use my free action to turn back and look at the Derolo and Shadow Toots and say, I really think you might want to consider finding another way out of here because this place is gonna fucking blow.
You hear Shadowbane respond, I'm working on it.
I'm going to message him. Maybe you should work a little faster. We got one pillar left.
As the pillars arc with increasing power and electricity, as the remaining guards prepare themselves for what possibly is going to be their final battle, we're going to go ahead and end it for this evening.
You're literally the worst.
We will find out next week the outcome, the epic conclusion of the siege
Actually, a
of
level 25
assassination.
healer comes in and brings everyone back to life.
Resurrected.
If you're still here in chat, thank you for watching. We are the Explorer's Guide to Everything. You can find us on most social medias, and we will be back tomorrow for Space Losers at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
That was cool that the music stopped right when I said that. All right, see you.